Hey everyone, it's your Basic Butch, and I just wanted to pop on to do a quick reading. This was a question submitted by a regular watcher, and it was about time for me to do a quick love reading anyway. So I hope this finds you all doing well. I'm happy to report that I'm pretty certain that my lovely wife and I will be moving to Los Angeles, California, probably by the end of the month. So that's very exciting. This is something that we really would like to happen. So if you have some positive vibes that you wouldn't mind scooting our direction, that would be great. So a big move and a whole lot of changes are coming on, but I'm here for it. Today, I'm also here for a love reading. Are they interested in me back? So I don't know this person honestly who requested this question, who requested this read. However, we do have a connection as generational witches together, so I am kind of picking up on some energy from this person. Are they interested back? So, what I've been feeling as I've been shuffling and asking the cards some questions about are they interested in me back? I've been feeling like, okay, so it's kind of easy for you to get interested. I don't think that this is necessarily even a message for the person that requested this read. So take this if it resonates with you, okay? I feel like it's kind of easy for you to get interested in people, right? Maybe it is that you don't have a whole lot to choose from, and the minute that something looks good to you, like really kind of looks good to you, like with your eyes, maybe you're judging that on how they look. That is what brings you a little bit closer to said person. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's really about the looks. It's a little bit about you can't help it, you follow the looks. Like maybe you like a nice smile, maybe you like a big booty, I don't know. But I think that that you're easily attracted to people that catch your eye, which there's nothing wrong with that. And now I think that you found somebody that's caught your eye, and it's possible that there's some mild flirtation going on. I'm not quite certain if this is an in person flirtation, but a flirtation nonetheless. So, we want to know, since, you are feeling interested in this person, like this is someone who's, crossed your mind more than once, more than twice, more than three times, maybe even having dreams about them. Speaking of dreams, I'm using my Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden today. Just FYI, I'll show you a bottom card. It's going to change, but not certain how much I've used these. I've been using these in private love readings, which I'm still doing. Private readings, $25 for 20 to 30 minutes, pre-recorded, easy peasy. So, whew, are we interested? Are we interested in each other? Um, are we interested in each other? That's funny. Okay, so maybe this is a little bit one-sided right now. I feel like there's a lot of flirtation, or maybe the thought of flirtation. Maybe it hasn't gone that far yet. So this is really early stages. That's what I'm picking up on. Take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. So, are they interested in you back? Are they interested in you back? Let's see what the Cosmic Slumber Tarot has to say. Ooh. It looks like there's a lot of fire in this. So first of all, we're going to start off with the Prince of Torches and their trusty steed, that redhead and all that fire, the torches. So that's a fire sign. That would be okay, it's been a minute. I'm a little rusty. That would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the fire signs here. So the Prince of Torches and their trusty cat steed. So I do know that the person that requested this card has a cat, and so that's kind of interesting. And this person here has their eyes closed and their wand up. So I think again this is kind of something like you're just shooting in the dark at maybe this could stick, like maybe this flirtation might go somewhere. um and it looks like definitely there's some kind of a component to that that's hot, right? So like that's hot. Paris Hilton. But I mean, meaning like that they are really attractive to you, how they look. There's something about them that really gets your fire going, right? And I apologize about this this card issue here. I can't think right. I'm sorry. I've had a really energetic day and I'm still just like riding that energy the best I can. So that glare is what I meant to say. um so I think that this is the person that requested this, and the Prince of Torches, that is a very ambitious person. And when they set their mind out to doing something, they do it. And sometimes they just kind of do it with their eyes closed. It makes me think of a pinata. Like sometimes you just hit the pinata and see what kind of candy falls out. I feel like that's kind of what you're doing with this flirtation, or maybe you found a place where you think that you might could meet people that that you like to go to, like that you physically like to go to. That is just like a physical motion there. So maybe it is that you're looking for someone to, get physical with as well. And I think this person really kind of turns you on. Not kind of, but really, really turns you on. And I think I like the way that that person's hand is on the cat's face. It's almost kind of like, you're going so fat, or the cat sees what you see. They like what you like. So, like if your animal's like this person, then, that's always a good sign. And you're kind of holding them back. But it also looks like you're kind of holding back their eyes. Like, even though you're not covering their eyes, like some people don't like for their animals to, watch you have sex. So maybe it's like, avert your eyes, pussy. Oh my goodness. So then we've got the Six of Torches here. Another, to me, that is welcome to my beautiful vagina. And we will be accepting customers right over here. Also, this could be just someone inviting you into seeing them. Like I can't help but notice, like all of this blue, it's like really, really emotional. I really still feel like this is just like, I feel like this is a heat. Like I feel like this is just someone that really turns you on, like really, really fucking turns you on. And, you like the way that they look, and, it's just kind of opening you up. And it looks like they're really opening you up, like even just kind of making you wet, even maybe where you fantasize about them. Maybe you're, like getting hot enough to where you have to masturbate. Like it's so much, there's just so much heat rising off there that you have to take care of it. And, like the wetness is in the background. It almost looks like, just drips. So it's kind of like, welcome into my beautiful cave of love. My hot cave. All right. And then the next card that I drew was the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is watery, watery, watery. And it looks like somebody's taken a deep dive into some emotions here. And maybe just taking a deep dive into something nice and wet. Whether that be a sea of different emotions that you've felt before, like maybe this is something that you haven't felt in a while, like this heat, someone that turns you on that much. And maybe it is that, the Seven of Cups, maybe it is that the reason why you ask this question, like, are these people interested back, is sometimes you get a different idea about, I think, give me a second. I've got something coming in here. I feel like sometimes emotionally you really yearn to have someone around. You want someone to take care of. You want someone to just hang out with. Like not even necessarily go out very much. Just stay home, chill out. Have nice meals. It's becoming cold out there, and blue always makes me think of ice and snow and We had a little bit of snow here in Arkansas already. I can't believe it. But and thank you for dealing with the glare on my glasses. It's nice and sunny outside, and I didn't have the heart to turn down the shades. I want all the sun that I can get. So yeah, so maybe this person is really looking for some emotional fulfillment in an already emotional situation, and there's more coming in about this. I think this is somebody who tends to, yeah, confuse emotions with just, wanting to have something hot go on. Okay, like maybe it is that they think that something that is just really purely like, sexual, and maybe something really purely. It doesn't have to be sex, but like maybe it's something purely. What is the word I'm looking for? um just surface. Okay, and maybe it is that sometimes those hot, maybe it is that you can't just, maybe you can't have sex without emotions being involved in them, and maybe it is that you're in your emotions so much that you're misplacing what this heat is, like what this, maybe somebody gave you an invitation to something and you thought it might be for a hot time, and maybe that's not exactly how it is. Like maybe yeah, I feel like I'm trying to say, are they interested in me back? I would have to say, so this card is, facing a forward direction. It is forward ho. Pun and no pun intended in that, because I mean, you can do what you want to do. You can hoe if you want to hoe. I ain't mad. But so this card is in a forward motion direction, okay? And when you put these two cards together, that person is beckoning for this person. So I would say that that person is interested in you. And I think it's going to be just quick. I think it's going to be a quick interest. I think it's going to be something that's blown through. Maybe even just leads to a mild sexual encounter, and maybe some heavy, kissing, some a super makeout section that gets really, really hot. And then it's possible that, like, because maybe you're not ready for that emotional stuff that goes along with it, or maybe because you know yourself that if you have sex with someone, you can't help but be emotionally attached to them, and maybe you're not ready for a relationship right now. Maybe you want to try to keep it like this. Okay, so yeah. So maybe it is that, you only go part of the way, but I think that they're definitely interested. And I think that you're like, hey, I'm coming over here. I'm poking you with the stick. I'm saying nice things, and I'm showing you that I'm interested, and I'm remembering stuff, and I'm messaging you, and, I'm thinking about you. And they're like, okay, then. I mean, I see you. Come on, let's go. So, like, I think that's really good looking out for yourself. So, if you know that you're not ready, you're not wanting a relationship right now, and that having full on sex, whatever that means for you, with a person might make you catch feelings about them, and deep feelings, like maybe it's an attachment thing, because some of us do that, y'all. Maybe it's a good idea to do, like some heavy petting and then, masturbate, or, if you have an opportunity to just make out with this person, make out with them. Like you can take care of yourself if you need to, but it's really great that you know your boundaries. And I think this person is really interested in you back. And before I got started, I got this feeling like you got fairly interested in them really easily, and like there might be a little bit of a flirtation going on, even if it's not in real life flirtation. I don't know what that means, but maybe it is that you're thinking about how to flirt with this person, because maybe it's a special circumstance, like maybe you don't, excuse me, see this person very much, but you want to try to say something clever and cute, maybe on a post, or maybe in a, I don't know. But maybe it is that you might have an opportunity to see this person in person, but I'm kind of feeling like you're coming at it like you want to go full force with it, but you're not exactly sure what to say, and you're just a little bit emotional about that, because this is the time that you Like this is the first time that you've been interested in something after something's fallen apart or after you've decided that you're just going to hang with yourself for a minute, okay? So good looking out for those boundaries. You know, it's cool to have interest. It's also cool to make sure you have conversations about your interest, conversations about your consent. Do you want to make out and not have sex? Yes. You know, that kind of thing. Just be really um, just be really open about what it is that you want from this. And if it's something sexy that you want and you're looking for a way in, then compliment them on something that you find attractive about them. You know, like, hey, I think that you have beautiful eyes. You caught my attention. Like, or I love the way your hair sparkles in the sunlight. Like, whatever that is, lead with that. You know, like, whatever it is, lead with that thing. And then they'll know. But make sure you get confirmation before you just go, blah, you know, like start making out with somebody, okay? Yes, that's how I'm feeling about this. I think this person is interested. I think this person is also interested in doing some not lovey, hot things. And maybe just not the love. Maybe not the love part there. And, you know, like, so there are two fire signs there, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and then one cup card, which is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So I happen to know that the person that requested this read is a Cancer. So maybe this person is looking into someone who is a fire sign, or maybe even another cup card, another water, another emotional and intuitive person. And if you're looking into another emotional and intuitive person, like, first of all, remember we need to you know, like, we're going in hot and heavy, and we've got this fire and water. You know, fire and water can boil, and that can be good, and that could be, you know, like, not so good. So make sure you communicate. And I wish you luck. If you want to message me and ask me about pickup lines, I will make up some stuff for you to send over. All right, that's it. I think they're interested in you. Make sure you have open communication and always consent. It's been great getting back on here and doing this reading with you all. Again, if you want a private reading, message me, and I will get back to you. You can message me at on Instagram, Basic Butch Tarot, or I think it is the Basic Butch Tarot at gmail.com. And I'll try to put that in the description, but it's great to read for you again. Hang in there. And if this is you, yeah, how exciting.